It is October 8th, 2025. It is 5:36 p.m. This is the Tilton Northfield Fire Commissioners Budget Workshop meeting. Call the meeting to order. There's no members present, including the chief, the three commissioners, and Kathy. There's no public here. Let's move right to the budget. Since how we saved that for last time and didn't have any energy to go through it. What differences on this one versus the one we received a week or so ago?
There's more budgetary numbers have been placed in there. The actuals for this year are up to date as of today.
Okay.
I don't know if it includes these things, but
They were up to date, yes, it includes that, it doesn't
okay, so
include
it
anything
includes
that came in
everything that
today.
you guys are signing for now. Most of the additions were in the apparatus and equipment fund. The operating account side is pretty.
Still working.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as last year, give or take a few dollars. The salaries and health insurance, we haven't finished that yet. We haven't gotten the insurance numbers yet, so we expect to get those sometime later this week, hopefully, and then we can work on that part of the budget.
Anything you've noted so far of interest?
Not really. I'm trying to keep a low key. The only thing we really need to discuss is that now that we're losing Lauren again, our third administrative assistant in a row that is left for a full-time job. I don't know if the commissioners would want to consider moving that position to a full-time job so that maybe we can hold on to somebody once we train them up. And so you don't have to make a decision tonight, but I think it's something that we should consider. Think about it anyway.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a tough year.
Can you prepare for next week? What the cost is as part-time when you make them full-time, then you have to add in all the benefits.
Right.
Sure. I can give you a spreadsheet that shows the difference.
Okay.
I would be inclined to consider the option of a member of the call personnel that could take the hours and do the minutes. Flex some help from somebody that's on the books.
Let's suggest put that out there and see if anybody would be
I don't
interested
know.
in it.
I don't have the detail on our talent, but
I'm trying to think of who. Call list would be.
It's one of those. Or if there was if you felt compelled to get somebody full time, I would want them certified backwards into the ambulance or something. You know what I mean? Flex.
Well, we were also talking about. We're paying a call firefighter to help with inspections.
Yeah.
So can you combine those two part-time positions and
Extremely different.
skills?
Those
skill
are.
sets.
Yeah. If you got somebody that was
How can we be creative?
somebody that was coming up that could get into the office and do some.
Is that?
I don't think we have anybody currently on our call department that would fill that
Not
role
in there,
of
okay.
administrative assistant.
skill set.
And didn't we increase the hours?
Yes,
For-
25.
Because it used to
Originally,
be.
it started off as 20. We moved it up to 25 maybe a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because we needed the additional
Yes.
5
Yeah.
hours.
And I don't know what the where's the cutoff? Was it full-time 32 hours?
30.
29 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Obamacare thing kicked in.
And is the so what hours did they work? Because I remember we were talking about it was like mother's hours.
So we were a little flexible into when they could start
Sure.
during the day. So Lauren worked from 9 to 2. Courtney worked from 10 to 3.
Those are exactly the things I was thinking about.
Yeah, I forget. I think
Beth was
Beth-
too.
8 to 1 or
9
something.
to 1.
9 to, I could,
9 to
yeah.
1.
Yeah, she was a 9 to 1. It was after her that we increased
Yeah,
the
and
hours.
Yeah, and Courtney was 8 to 1, or 2, 8 to 1.
So there is flexibility in the hour.
Yeah,
Yes.
we want them basically in the middle of the day at the very least, and on the edges is where we can
Right.
be a little bit more flexible. I will try to be anyways, and allowing us to, at least accommodate the people that have applied for our jobs and then work for us in that role.
I think we ought to just try to fill the positions you applies.
And,
You might get somebody
yeah,
that,
and look for some options.
yeah,
You know, if there's some part-time stuff.
I mean, I'd try that first, and we can work on whatever,
Right.
You looking for another part-time job, Paul?
you know.
And do you advertise it as 20 to 25 hours, or does it definitely need to be 25 hours? Or if you had a really good candidate, would we get more
I don't-
respondents if it was?
I'd have to look back and see how we advertised it the last time, I don't remember exactly how. But I wanted to have a conversation with you guys before we really advertised it this time, and this is my first opportunity to do that. We
I mean,
probably,
we have the same problem. I don't know if you have the same problem hiring,
Yeah, we do.
more entry-level workers. And everybody needs full-time pay.
Mhm.
Work less.
Everybody wants more money.
So, for next week, I'll fill the spreadsheet that will supply some different options,
Yeah.
between, 25 and working up, and show you the different cost factors, where certain things kick in. I'll look at is it 30 hours, Kathy, that?
Yes,
I thought it was 32 for some reason.
well,
in my head.
depends. On which way, for the retirement system is one way, and for other things it's another way, so I'll have to verify that.
We should have that match somehow, rather
But
than,
they don't qualify for retirement.
If they're full-time,
if
they
they're
do.
full-time,
full-time,
it would be in
yes.
group 1. Unless they were certified as a firefighter, then they'd be in group 2, which is more expensive. So that's where crossover gets tricky.
Yeah. Is that the agenda?
Yeah.
It's wrong.
I have a copy of the agenda for next week.
Yes.
Thought I printed it out.
But I'll supply you with a spreadsheet, different options, and we'll move forward. But I wanted to just bring it up tonight so you
Sure.
can think about it.
Okay, so the agenda for tonight was public comment, the budget, and review and sign the manifest, that's it. And then next week,
We don't have any non-public on this agenda.
no,
You can if you want.
yeah, you can if you want.
Guess I didn't print
Next week, there's correspondence, is Lauren's resignation, new ambulance, another email, updates and non-public, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of minutes. And then I have 3 non-publics listed, 1 legal, 1 personnel, and 1, like the,
Public reports.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to work on the budget, or do you want to work on?
That's fine, that's why we're here.
All right, let's work on the budget, and then once we get through that, if you want to. I had a question. I don't know the best way to go through this with the, early on, but we moved some lines out of the apparatus and equipment fund.
Right, because they don't really belong there.
So if you go to page 11,
Well, that's a big, it's a 12-page document.
It is.
Back up one. Keep moving.
so this is under service testing.
Yes.
All right. So water coolers, have they tested?
No.
No. Backflow test. What is that?
That's our backflow prevention in our water. The water that comes into the building has a backflow
Yeah.
device that has to be tested annually. The water district schedules that, and then they just call and say, we're coming to test the backflow, and then they send us a bill for it.
So why is that not appropriate to be in?
Because it's neither apparatus nor equipment, it's
Right.
facilities
It's
related.
facilities
Yeah. Oh, okay.
related. The same with the boiler
Boiler.
inspection, the fire alarm, and the,
That goes back to buildings.
All right.
yeah.
So this is all, okay.
So that's going back to where it should be. I mean, this year it's coming out of the apparatus and equipment, but next year it's all out of the operating.
All right. Thank you for that clarification. Something else obvious.
Oh, we paid it last year?
And we paid it this year out of apparatus, but
Oh, boy.
that's the way we did it this year, but next year.
It all happened when we moved service testing over to the apparatus and equipment fund. Those weren't pulled out.
So you just took everything and moved it
Everything
over?
was moved over, and this year we're playing, uh-oh.
You think the auditors are gonna have an issue, or?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's-
And what are the dollar amounts, and why can't we pay it out of the budget? I mean, it's several $1,000s.
Yes,
About $4,000.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you decide that's what you wanna do, we can move the funds,
We can backtrack that.
yeah.
I think in an effort to be correct, we should pay those out of the budget somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make a note on this for me, to move these to the operating now. And move the money as well,
Right. And
from
so-
the operating to the apparatus and equipment
It's
fund.
unfortunate nobody caught it, but now that we have, we
Yes.
should correct.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
So that will show up on the next manifest. Because I'll, do
You'll
these
be
color sheets
transferring
that does
funds.
transfer.
Because we've already paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a transfer at this
So I'll
point.
transfer it from the operating account, the funds from the operating to the apparatus and equipment, to make sure that everything is correct. And that way you've got a paper trail.
All right. Do we want to move to somewhere towards the beginning? And
Sure, start with executive and elections and auditing and legal.
all right, that's on page 2.
Page 2.
Yep.
So you don't have any monies in there for executive.
Well, I don't feel it's my position to determine your salaries. So that's why I don't put anything in there. I feel like it's that you guys.
Make a motion, we fund 4930 level funded the last year at the amount of $9,500.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye. I make a motion, we approve 4140 for elections at $2,000 level funded the
That's not
last year.
gonna work.
Why?
because of the increase in a lot of the supplies and everything,
What's the estimated?
3,100.
I make a motion, we approve 4140 in the amount of $2,500. That's a 25% increase over last year.
All right, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
We have a motion made and seconded. Last year we appropriated 2,000 and it cost 2,503.
Right.
And that's for printing.
That's for the ballots and for the supervisors and for the public notices
And the police detail.
and the police details.
Supervisors went over because the meeting went over. They paid overtime. It was a long meeting. We've had some long meetings.
You think,
We need to reel it in.
you think the next meeting is gonna be shot?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I hope so.
Any other discussion? All right, all those in favor of 2,500 for line 4140 election, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
That auditing fee is from the auditors.
Make a motion, we fund 4150 in the amount of 10.6 as posted.
All right, I'll second that. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Make a motion, we fund 4163 in the amount of $5,000 for legal.
4150 for each and 63.
Sorry, it's blurry. I cleaned my glasses, but 4153.
All right, so we have a motion to fund line 4153 legal expenses at 5,000.
Which one before?
This land thing, and I see with, I don't know, cisterns and a couple other things on the horizon. I'd rather be safe than
It's
sorry.
okay.
I'll second that at 5. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of legal expenses of 5,000 say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Insurance, we're not good, right?
We're not good on those yet.
We don't have.
Personnel, we're not good
We have
yet.
to skip personnel.
Okay, buildings.
Can work over here and there, yeah.
All right, so Chief, can you,
Yeah,
your
so
thought
the,
process behind the increases that you're showing?
yeah, so the electric rates, the PUC approved an 18% increase in electric rates. Though we have changed providers for some of our accounts to the Merrimack County Co-op electric thing, we're still on Eversource for some other accounts, and we're always shopping for the best rate. We're not really locked into anyone right now because we bought out of our contract. But considering that 18% increase, I thought we would better account for that on the safe side and looking where how we're spending. That seems to be fair.
Make a motion, we fund electricity at 19.8 as presented.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion made and seconded to fund electricity for 19,800. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Did you say 19 or?
19
Somebody else said 19.
19,800. I'm sorry, I'll speak up. All right, heating fuel. This is natural gas.
Yes. Again, the rates for that have gone up a little bit. I did this part like several weeks ago.
Make a motion, we level fund the heating fuel at 6,500, where we really don't have too much consumption in the 25 actual, and we're into the fourth quarter, so I'm gonna go with 6,500 level funded than last year.
Second it.
Okay, we have a motion made and seconded. To fund heating fuel at 6,500. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
How is that billed? At monthly?
Yes.
Water, 8% increase.
That's per the contract that we have with them, or the agreement, I should say.
So why do you have Park Street at 350 when we've already spent 671?
That's a good question. That should be more.
I might have put a typo in there.
I make a motion, we fund the water bill at 2,000 flat, because that's 19 plus 8%, puts us at 2,000.
And is that billed?
So
Quarterly.
what the actual for this year is 3/4. So we still have 1/4 to go on the actual.
Park Street should have been $540.
All right, so we have a motion for $2,000. I'll second that, so we can continue discussion before I forget. All right, so the 1,854 is 3 quarters,
Yes.
and is that, it's billed on usage.
Yes.
So is there some reason why we use so much water at Park Street?
We're training. We fill out the tanker and the pumpers with the fill line there. It's just, other than that, we were watering the lawn and washing the vehicles. And it's just, I don't think we have anything, there's no toilets leaking there like.
I watched them on a Sunday afternoon flow test the engine, the ladder and the tanker out of the river.
Yeah,
So
we do that out of the
So we
river.
could train, we could move some training out of the river over any of our draft points. We don't need to buy water if it's flowing.
Well, that's, you know, we can.
Well, the station, you've got the SCBA washer, you've got the gear washers, you've got the water treatment.
Yeah, but let's put the trucks out on the field a little bit more. I mean,
This, most of the training we do at Park Street is at the training facility.
I watched you guys put thousands of gallons out, or hundreds of gallons out of Rite Aid in Franklin for free.
Yes,
Let's do that.
that's. we
Or
use
when
that-
we can, where we can.
We train in many different places.
All right. I don't want to buy water.
All right, so we have a motion that's been made and seconded for $2,000. Any further discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, moving on to sewer.
We've only received 2 bills, Northfield Sewer, not 3. Tilton is 3 bills.
Is that pulling the amount of water you use? What
Yes.
the hell they figure that?
Yes.
Does. Tilton does.
So does Northfield.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on, so we have 2 meters at each station. The fill lines don't get charged for sewer, just
Right.
the domestic
Your
lines.
statistics, yeah.
You get a bill every quarter, you said?
Yes,
You've only got 2?
2 for Northfield.
3 from Till.
Tilton's coming. Make a motion, we level fund for now with $1,000 on sewer. Look at it for the last 3 years.
All right, I'll second that. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of $1,000 on the sewer line, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Right. Is there enough information there, Chief, to talk about repairs and maintenance?
Yes, we can, the Center Street Station, yes. So, most of the line items at the bottom are things that we do every year.
Fire alarm monitoring, generator.
All those things, yeah, the generator service, the water cooler service, the backflow testing, the boiler inspection, those things. Everything below 15.4 is stuff that happens every year. The $400 above the 15.4 is for salt and for the water system. We usually spend about $5,500 a year on the Center Street Station of stuff that just happens because the building is the age that it is. And the only outside thing that we have here is the concrete in the apparatus bay. Captain Ames had our concrete company come in and look at it to see what we needed to do to fix the concrete in there. It's all deteriorating and cracking, and it's sloped the wrong way, and what they came up with a price of $15,400 to fix it
At Center Street.
at Center Street.
And what are the pros and cons of not fixing it? I guess what are the cons of not fixing it?
I personally would wait a year and see what happens at the district meeting.
I'd like to leave it,
Right.
because that's a good selling point, you know, the building, we gotta sink X amount of dollars.
So like in the winter time, like where the concrete meets the asphalt, that's all worn away, the metal edge is rusted and
Right.
gone,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so it's deteriorating backwards. So we get cold air infiltration underneath the door because it's as low as it goes, but it's not terrible. But the way the floor is, you know, in the wintertime, we back the trucks up to cover with snow and stuff like that, the water, we have to shop vacuum up the water off the floor, and so it doesn't freeze and people slip, and it's just, it is what it is. It's been that way for a while, it's just getting worse.
Backing that out, I'd see about $8,000 sitting there, so I would make a motion for repairs and maintenance at Center Street for $8,000. Because we pulled some of those things back from the apparatus, like the backflow test and boiler inspection, we pulled stuff back from apparatus and equipment too.
I'll second that.
Right, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of maintenance and repairs in the amount of $8,000, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Right, Park Street Station.
Park Street is, you know, basically the same as Center Street. I have one outstanding estimate to come in. Captain Ames has been working with Kevin Waldron on the shed. All the vinyl is cracking and falling off. All the trim boards are rotted and falling away. And so originally we just wanted to replace the trim boards.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's turned into the trim boards and the vinyl siding, and then upon closer evaluation, if you notice, there's an overhang on one side where the plow is, that's all rotting and falling down, so that needs to be repaired. And so every time we look at it, it needs more. And so Captain Zane was supposed to give me the latest, greatest update to bring that facility up to thing, but I don't have that number yet.
So you're using that 5,500
What's
as a load?
in the shed?
Lots of stuff.
Like any shed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
I would love to bring and just open it.
No,
So it's
yeah.
the tractor, the lawn tractor,
All right.
our
Okay.
training ladders, our
it's all right.
the
It's
spare
okay.
tires, from between the fall and winter tires on the ambulances. Just all kinds of stuff.
I mean, we could buy a 20-foot Conex box and drop it and be done, and
Well, that was one of my thoughts.
Blow
is
the shed down.
Get rid of the shed and put
and
in
put the
another-
box anywhere subsequent to buildings. I mean,
I don't know how much those boxes cost we bought.
yeah, like $3 or $5 grand.
Depending upon the condition, yeah, you're right, $5 grand.
Yeah, seem to moving.
So what are you thinking the repairs would
I don't know.
cost? Is that what that $5,500 is, or is that?
No, the 5,500 is just what I put in there every year, normally for stuff that needs to be done at Park Street. Generally, we don't spend that much.
Right.
It's usually in the $2,000
I
range.
mean, I don't think that shit's long for this world.
Right.
But I mean, I love how the plow looks and all that, but you could throw that on a pallet or a couple blocks and get that in an apparatus bay when we have buildings. It's just, you know, that's, you want to plow inside, you can clip in and go right out the door and start plowing. But
Even
I,
when the new fire station project passes,
Yeah.
we're still gonna need a shed outside because the new station doesn't have that space for all that stuff that we have.
well, look at the proposed Sanborn Road footprint, that's a lot of square footage.
Yeah.
But we gotta find some opportunities,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I mean, instead of spending a lot of money for repairing a wooden shed that's gonna always
Yeah.
need to be, I mean, one of those metal
A
containers.
20-foot lot,
lasts for
you know, a
long
Conex
time.
box is like your best friend, but especially if you're in transition.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, no, moving it around and having it there or here or there or, yeah, no, that's a whole other nut to crack.
I might be able to get one for nothing.
Well, there you go.
You know, they're out there, you know. We bought a couple last year and they were, at work and they were one-use, single-use container.
Mhm.
Oh my God, we opened it up, it was like a bowling alley inside.
Really?
Oh my God,
No.
I mean, you could smell the wood.
The wood was still fresh.
Oh, yeah, and, so, I mean, stuff like that, you know.
Some of the Conex boxes that we use in our training facility, we spent like $1,000 for.
Yeah.
And there's some of them we spent up to $4,000.
Yeah, I mean, and that type of thing, you stack them, they're end of life, and you're gonna cut through the floors and do stuff. I'm gonna suggest we fund Park Street Station for now at $6,000.
Okay, we have a motion. I'll second that for discussion. I was looking at all the other items there, came to 2115 and adding $2,000 for the line 430.02.
I'd take a friendly amendment, the yellow line has me uninformed. Make an amendment, meet me in the middle.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I said
You
six.
said 6,000.
You wanna go 4?
I was gonna say 4115.
I'm cool with that. I accept your amendment.
All right, I'd like to amend that motion to $4,115.
Second it.
All right, so that gives $2,000 on the Park Street line at the top where it says 5,500, and then funds the other items that are in there at the amounts listed. If my math is correct.
So what was that final number you said?
4,150.
All right, thank you.
Any further discussion?
I think, oh, I'm sorry, you're calling a vote?
No, I said any further
No,
discussion.
I'm good.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
We need to look at flex options like that for storage, for some of this stuff. I mean, in a container or a box that we can,
Oh, right, because we're potentially gonna need,
we don't
I
know
mean, we
where we're
talked
gonna.
about,
Yeah.
the building committee talked about the same thing up
Yeah.
at,
If we-
Sanborn
You know,
Road.
we own more land here than we thought we did. Park it here, move crap there, or we have to have it there. Or it moves a couple times during any site work or whatever.
Yeah.
No, flexibility is gonna be
you know, one of our,
Right.
it's good, you get a thing for us.
All right, we're on to custodial supplies.
I'll make a motion here, 5,000.
Second.
All right, so we have a motion for 5,000. That's the total custodial, both lines?
Yep.
Okay. Any discussion? Spent 37. We're just anticipating increases, so
Yes, they are adding a $3.50 per ton charge for, it's a solid waste surcharge. It's going into effect on January 1st.
and how many tons do we typically process, and what does that amount to?
You know, I don't know if I've ever really looked at the
What do we
tonnage.
buy from?
Casella?
This is Casella, so let's see.
Oh, dumpster, okay,
Yeah, the
sorry.
And are there two dumpsters?
No, just
No,
the
just one.
Who do you get the custodial from?
Tim shops around and gets it from where it's cheaper.
Take a look at WB Mason, state contract.
That's where we
That's where he's getting it.
Yeah, if you could fly in under the state contracts as a municipality, you're eligible.
That's what we bought the last.
Yeah, my boss and his team, they're relentless on state contract stuff. If you can get in under state contract.
That's what we buy most everything off a state contract or a contract that somebody else.
Yeah,
put up.
yeah, that's cool.
All right, any further discussion while you look that up, or do we want to wait for?
Okay, so it can vary, it's about a ton. And a dumpster is what, 6 cubic yards or 4?
I think ours is a 4-yard dumpster.
Yeah, so it could be up to it could be up to,
I think know how much our dumpster weighed.
Well, it depends how you pack it.
yeah,
If you get airspace.
Do the trucks, when they pick it up to go dump it, does it
Yeah.
weigh it?
They do, I think they do.
Oh, so
They
that's
have a
how they
camera
know.
and they.
I know the camera
I
shows
can
it
feel it, yeah.
because they want to see if
Yep.
there's any bodies being dumped in there or something like that.
All right, Paul, you gotta
Well-
make sure.
Which, in your line of work.
a 4-yard dumpster holds between 4,000 and 6,000 pounds,
Just 2 to 3 times.
2 to 3 tons. So that's what that,
So it's $9 to $12, right?
right, so that's what that was based on,
And how often does it get emptied?
twice a month.
They empty hours every week. It's
You got a dumpster in your parking spot, I noticed.
Yeah, that's because they paved everything. They paved the whole driveway over there.
I'm good with the motion.
All right, any other discussion? We currently have a motion for $5,000. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. All right, next section. Landscaping materials.
I'll make a motion, yeah, 350.
Second.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of $350 for total groundskeeping, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. All right, Shed Road Communications Tower Weed Control around fence. Shed Road Tower Monitoring.
These are all fixed prices.
Is the
There's no price in the
first,
monitoring.
yeah, for the monitoring.
Monitoring, oh, he didn't send me they put in the same amount we spent last year because it's not gonna, I won't let him make it, I won't let him go up.
There's no amount listed.
So
It
you,
was, monitoring is budgeted for 15. He hasn't sent the bill yet, they come late in the year.
All right, I'll make a motion, we, level fund to $1,800 on Shed Road.
All right, so we have a motion for $1,800. Your second on that?
Second it.
Okay. And you're basing that on the 2025 appropriated $1,500 for monitoring and $300 for shed road communications tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. 1800. All right, Park Street Communications Tower. The same thing here, you don't have a monitoring, is that because we don't pay for monitoring?
So I had them hook up the Park Street monitoring price to, it's really one system, and it's based at Shed Road, and it extends to Park Street now. So.
It's covered
and
under
it
that.
Yeah, and it cost $1 to extend it, so it's included in the Shed Road monitoring price.
What's the generator, is that a PM?
Yes.
Who do we have for that?
It's, Central New Hampshire Generator, out of Concord. No, out of Loudon.
So what is the actual $200 and $150 paying for? 150 says weed control.
Correct.
Yep.
The 200 is,
Oh, so what happens there is people cut the lock. Like there's 3 locks on there right now. It actually doesn't work because there's 3 locks. It only works with 2 locks.
Yeah.
And so when the vendor for the tower needs to get in, or the AT&T people, which have their own locks, and we have our own lock, they just cut locks, and the locks cost $75 a piece. And they always seem to cut our lock.
They should pay for that.
They should, but I don't know who's cutting it. I don't know if it's the AT&T guy or the tower guys.
so it's one of those lock gates where you can put all these locks on it and any one of them will open the gate.
Well, it only works with 2 locks. If you have 3 locks, then
Doesn't it?
they're interlocked and you can't open. You can't. It doesn't. It just doesn't work.
I saw one of those on a railroad out west that had like 12 locks on it.
Yeah, they're weird.
It's, yeah, it was
Yeah,
fascinating. I couldn't
make
figure
a
out how.
motion, we fund Park Street at $500. Get some people to replace our locks.
You need
All
to
right.
put a camera on it.
We have a motion
That's too expensive.
for the Park Street Communication Tower at $500.
Second it.
We have a motion's made and second. Any further discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of $500 say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
You don't have the workers' comp.
We're not good on insurance,
No,
No.
not
wages,
yet.
any of that.
How about telephone down at the bottom? I see those
Yep,
numbers
we'll do
open
that.
then. All right, can you describe how we came up with the new, your pricing?
So the office telephone, that's the go-to. That's our new phone system that was installed last year, and that's what I think it cost $380 something a month for it. And that's the 12-month price for that. The cell service, most of that is for devices in the ambulances and the engines and stuff like that. We only have 3 phones, but we have multiple iPads that we use, as well as Wi-Fi extenders on the ambulances and stuff like that.
Is that paid monthly?
And it is monthly.
Any ever questionable fiber, is that the whole
Yes,
state thing?
yes.
One-time fee.
Well, there's a monthly fee after that.
But is that the get-go,
This is
Out of the
this is, have we gotten a bill yet for the
No.
installation? So we haven't gotten that bill yet, but that'll be coming this year.
This is the monthly.
This is the monthly fee.
$2,700 a month?
No, it's
No,
200,
that's for the year.
200 change. So,
So it's an annualized?
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
All right,
Sorry, I
all
didn't
right.
understand your question.
No. Um,
So that installation fee, do you have a sense for how much that is?
There was a contract, we had a contract for that, I'd have to look it up, and, but my sense, my figure, my mind was like 1,500, plus a couple other things. I have to go back and read that.
And that's,
I don't think I have it in this hook. I know I don't.
Make a motion to fund the telephone bill, 20 grand flat.
Okay, I'll second that. We have a motion for total telephone for $20,000. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Information technology,
Oh, that's quite a hike.
39 to 53. What changed there?
The bit warden,
Buying 2 PCs and we'll jump it up.
there's something besides the 2 PCs. There's
Plus Office 365 goes from 6 to 10.
yeah.
Yes, they went up on the price.
The 2 PCs at $8,500, what's included? That seems like a lot of money.
No, there's something else there too. The wireless access point. So our Wi-Fi antenna inside the fire station needs to be replaced. The 2 PCs are $4,000, $2,000 apiece. The bit warden, the implementation, the engineering of bit warden is $2,000. The wireless access point is another $2,000, and then the what's the top one? $4,000. Mobile device management for iOS. Oh, that's so we can manage all of our devices from one point instead of, so when something happens, we have to bring all the devices in one at a time and futz with them to get them updated. The other way of doing it is that we set up a thing in it's in the cloud really, where all the devices are hooked up to it, and when you make a change on one, it changes on everything else. So that's the mobile device management for iOS is $4,000. The implementation of Bitwarden is $2,000. That Bitwarden is a password security system, so that it just makes it more secure that people can't get into our system. The wireless access point is the Wi-Fi in the center station. That is beyond its life age. That's cost $2,000. And then the 2 PC replacements is $2,500 for both of them. So that's how we come up with that.
I think the 2 PC label there is deceiving because it includes a bunch of other.
Yeah, you probably should scratch that out
Study the
because there's too
list.
many other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think PCs were that expensive anymore.
They're not getting cheaper anymore, they're going up.
And the reason Microsoft Office is that price this year is because we're going from monthly, we have to pay monthly through June, and then come June, we're gonna pay it annually, starting in July.
So
To
it'll be a
save,
year and a half.
it'll be, yeah, we're paying a year and a half,
Paying for 18 months.
right, so that, we'll save money.
In the following year, it will be less. We're paying for 18 months in this budget.
I think you should put a note in there on that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do.
I'll make a motion, we fund the IT line of $50,000 for now.
We have a motion for 50,000, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Chief, are you reasonably confident in these prices?
Yes, most of them are just set prices. The only thing that there is nothing in here that isn't a set price.
It's a $14,000 jump. That's like 33%.
I agree. You're right, it is.
They're killing us.
Yeah,
Um,
but this is how we operate.
Yeah, we don't shop around.
We use, so
Two
anything,
PCs.
anything we
$2,000
buy
a
is
piece.
off a state bid.
Yeah.
The PCs, the last PCs we purchased ran out of space very quickly,
Mm.
so we were undersizing the PCs.
Hmm.
Both the deputies and Kathy's, we've had a lot of trouble this year with having to delete or move
Mm.
stuff that is an issue, so the new
I mean,
PCs are higher
I
capacity.
report to the director of purchasing, so I would, I'd make a phone call and carry that torch, because, they get, huge volume from NASPO and all these other organizations and get, some, really good stuff at really good prices. That's my motion.
Okay.
I mean, you can kill it or wherever you want to go, I just,
All right. Any other comment? All right.
I'd like to get more informed, but if we're gonna go this line this night, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Well, we can always come back and revisit it.
The annual renewal for Microsoft 360 is $7,200, and it's gonna cost us $626.40 until July, when the annual kicks in,
Yeah, that stuff was,
just so you're aware.
yeah.
All right. So we have a motion on the floor for $50,000 for information technology. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. Medical exams, 33. That's the number of employees we currently have.
Yes.
That includes all the call firefighters.
Yes.
And 5 is just in there because if we were to hire 5 new people over the year.
Yes. That would be either career or call. They all get the same physical. And first physical is more expensive.
We have 33 volunteers?
No,
Oh,
No.
that includes all the.
All the full-timers.
Oh, okay, all the full-timers, I don't say, wow.
Make a motion, we fund the medical services line at 16,860.
All right, we have a motion made, 16,860. Is there a second?
Second it.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded. Any additional discussion? All right, hearing none. All those in favor of funding medical services at 16,860, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Is that an aye?
And just one question now, every year, do they all take a,
Every year,
Every year.
everybody,
everybody does it?
yes, the only ones that don't are myself and whoever the assistant to me is.
I didn't know, maybe some of the other ones did it every year.
No, they do it every year because it's the NFP physical.
And they
There are
track
certain
it- they
portions
track
of
the
it they
blood
don't
work
get
and
every
stuff,
year.
yeah,
For cancer
Okay.
and stuff.
All right,
just X-rated.
All right, so motion carries there.
390, carry that forward, make a motion for 390 at a buck.
Okay, we have a motion made for $1. I'll second that. Any additional discussion? All those in favor, $1, say aye.
all right.
Aye. Motion carries. All right.
392 background checks, make a motion, we fund that at $500.
The motion made.
I'll
Second.
second.
Paul seconds that. Any discussion? How many does that pay for?
It's 5.
They're
It's
In
100
$100.
parentheses, $100 a piece, right? That went up, fingerprinting and all that.
So how come we have like the actual is an odd number of 430?
Some of these background.
Other fees in there or postage or something?
Yeah.
All right, so we have a motion for background checks at $500. Any additional discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Copy of service.
All right.
Are we leasing now?
No, that was under the apparatus and equipment fund.
Do?
So that pays for, the copier service is like the ink and the toner and all of
And
that.
do they do a preventative maintenance and, or is it just
They,
supplies?
they do it all over the phone line, it's all electronically done.
Yeah, but if it's,
If
if
we
it's
need-
broken, do they come in?
They will
Yes,
come in
they
if
do
it's
come in
broken.
if it's broken. I think, how long have we had this machine, like 5 years? I've only seen them here twice.
Do we own it or lease it?
We own
We
it,
own it.
Oh,
we bought it outright.
okay.
I make motion, 550 per ton for 500.
A motion secondly for 500 for printing, is that what you were? Okay, any further discussion? Let's see, we overspent that the last 2 years. What is the majority of our printing?
It's our letterhead and all of that now. And then our, there was stuff for,
Business cards,
Yeah.
things like that. A lot of stuff we have done at the state
Was it-
does it.
There's a couple of options. Prison does it, and Neurographic Services, who also reports to my director of purchasing.
All right, any other discussion on printing for 500? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Copier service. So is that a fixed cost or is it based on how much?
it's based on
What are these
usage.
little casinos in New Hampshire?
What was it the last couple of years?
We've been to them, I think the most of the machines.
0, 151, 0, 0. What's going on this year?
804, what page are you looking at?
Page 11.
I'm still on page 5, the copier service.
Oh,
But previous years were on page 11.
remember that's one of the ones we moved out of the equipment and apparatus fund because it was actually.
Shoot.
So it was 804 year to date, 536 last year, and 511.
So this year, there's been more copies made because of the building committee.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those people.
Yeah, those people.
That doesn't last me.
Make motion, we copy service at 890.
I'm not gonna second that, because I think we're not gonna have a building committee next year.
We're gonna have one until March.
They're not all of it.
All right, we have a motion for 890. Has not been seconded. I'll second it so we can continue discussion. Are you thinking that there's some more?
If we back that out, what's our average? 'Cause I'm not picking up from down here. And,
Okay, 24 was 536, and then 23 was 511.
So $600. Make a friendly amendment for $600 in copier.
All right. Paul, are you willing to have
Yes.
Jason make an amendment for 600?
Yes.
All right, I'll second the 600. Copier service 600. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. All right, dues and subscriptions.
This is all the places that we belong to. We're saving on the NFPA this year because they went to an online format rather than hardcover type of stuff, and so it's a little bit less than last year.
Substantially, yes.
Yes.
Make a motion, we fund dues and subscriptions for $5,000.
All right, I'll second that. Association of Fire Chiefs, Deputy Chief Robinson isn't an
No.
official member.
No.
Not sure the international, you know, Ireland's gonna come over and help us out, so. Break off from, you know,
Come to sovereign.
Alright, any other discussion on that? Alright, we have a motion for $5,000 for total dues and subscriptions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Office supplies, 3,000. I assume that's paper and envelopes and pens and
Yes.
27 actual, I make a motion for office supplies of $2,800.
I'll second it.
we have a motion made and seconded. Is that stuff that you buy continuously?
Yes, I
Yes.
just placed an order for copy paper, and I have to order checks. Probably the first day of the checks, but yeah. So it's gonna be another $200 for copy paper to be added to that with copy paper. So it'll be around $3,000. And that's where we get the ink or desktop printers.
Alright, any other discussion? Alright, hearing none, are you ready for the vote? All those in favor of $2,800 for office supplies, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Postage, I make a motion for $200 on postage.
Got a motion for $200 on postage. I'll second that. How could we possibly have only spent $18 in 2024? Because we had a whole bunch left over.
Because we had a
from
whole
the
bunch of
800.
leftover,
The
yes.
postage was going up, so we bought a whole bunch. You see how much we spent the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you buy them, the
Those
forever.
freedom ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Forevers, yeah.
Right, any additional discussion on postage? I would assume, are we doing less, mailing less stuff? Seems like each year we mail less.
I don't think so. I think it's about the same.
Are you mailing checks?
Yes.
When are we gonna get to electronic payments?
Well,
Most of
you
it
see,
is.
some of them are.
I
all
know,
those
but
green-
that's gotta be the trend, right? You can-
That is the trend, but
Okay.
that's a decision the board needs to make.
Well,
I mean, you gave me approval to pay all of the utilities electronically.
yep.
But it's other things.
I mean, we do, it looks like we have business at Berlin, Bellin Tire, or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, and there's 2 command vehicles going back and forth. I can drop a check off, but we don't have to mail a check. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta get creative. You know,
Well,
people
maybe-
are on their way in
Maybe
and out
not
of.
for the next meeting, but subsequent meeting. If you spent a few minutes perusing those, how many of those could we pay electronically? I mean, do they offer it, or do they make it such a chore that's?
It's really easy. May I? Well, let's see. Boundary, Canon, Comstar. You know, all of these could be paid electronically. Or if we've started paying the credit card electronically. And it's a matter of, you know, we can go into the bank and pay it that way with a check, and the bank mails a check. And then there are those that we can go in and they give us their banking information, and we pay it that way. We just
Just the cleanest way.
enter
Yeah.
it in. So,
Well, then you have some, you know, comment on the mail service, but I mean, you pay, and there's risk, and there's.
Right.
right.
I think we have some opportunity in the next year.
And we can change how we do it as well.
Right.
You know, everything was already, we'd come in, you'd look at the manifest, and then you'd approve it, and then we'd send it out.
Click.
Click,
Yeah.
yes.
No check, no paper check, no stamp.
No envelope.
Alright, what was my motion?
$200.
Okay.
All right, motion on the floor is for postage, $200. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Gasoline, $6,000.
We spent, what, 37?
Less than 4.
That is for the 2 command cars and then
The
miscellaneous.
pickup truck, the forestry,
And the mowers, crap like that.
yeah.
Off-road rig there.
Oh.
The utility 3,
Yeah.
The forestry truck is not a diesel?
no, it's not.
Thank God. Well,
When,
you know,
when and if the new ambulance comes in, that'll
Right,
be
we'll-
gas
we'll
as
flip
well.
over,
That's gonna
yeah.
be, so the new ambulance, it's gas, but it's not very efficient mileage
of
wise.
course not.
I've heard anywhere from 4 to 8 miles a gallon on the gas jobs.
And what are we?
Doesn't matter how many bodies are in it.
Nope.
And the,
That's how they are.
and the diesel ones probably get a little better, but still not good.
But they idle them all the time.
They're,
Well,
yeah,
they're
they're,
heavy.
the diesels are around 11 miles per gallon.
I'm gonna motion for gasoline at Fulbright. 4,500.
All right, so your motion is for 4,500?
Sure.
All right. I guess I'll second that. Depending on when we get that new ambulance.
Theoretically, June is the latest.
Yeah.
From
We'll
all
not
my,
see it for most of next year.
All right. and-
But you know what? In a bottom line budget, okay,
Right,
so
so
we're
maybe
paying
the diesel line will
it's
go.
one's up, one's down. Yeah. You know, it's just.
All right, any further discussion?
But you're not going to be idling that gas engine forever either. These guys, diesel trucks are idling forever.
All right.
We make a point to shut them off.
Well, some of them, they time out on you now too. I got all these state trucks that are showing that they croak. I mean, how would did the ambulances do that too?
They don't time out,
Oh,
no,
thank
because there could be somebody in the back that.
Oh, I mean, these guys, they, you know, their windshields are icing up when they're plowing and they, on the side of the road and they idle it in 10 minutes, it just.
It's right on.
Oh.
All right, so
All right.
all those in favor of $4,500 for gasoline, say aye.
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 All right, diesel fuel. How come the diesel fuel line is only at 15,000 so far?
Well, we've only gone through,
Because the engine, one of the ambulances has been in the shop half the year. There should be a line item for DEF fluid.
I mean, is that we pay that monthly, I would assume, right?
yes, and it's only been through August.
Make a motion for diesel at 18,000.
Okay.
Or at $4,000 a quarter, or ish.
I was thinking more like the 20, because look at the years before.
I'll go with that, Paul. I'll make a motion for 20 on diesel.
All right, so we have a motion for $20,000. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Is the DEF fluid paid out of that line as well?
It's usually, we buy it out, it's usually auto parts or something like that.
So it's in your maintenance lines, apparatus equipment.
Yes,
Okay.
it's charged off to
It's
the
charged up to
vehicles.
the vehicles.
All right, cool.
All right, so any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of $20,000 for diesel?
Aye.
Motion carries. First responder newspaper. Have you gone online with that?
No, it still comes on paper.
And we haven't been billed yet for this year?
I guess I'll make a motion for the newspaper at $85.
Second it.
All right, all those in favor of $85 for books and periodicals, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Does anybody read it?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's got great articles.
All right.
I don't know where they get their
We want
reporters.
somebody to do a book report on it.
Get it from one of the rookies.
But you're right, online, you know, they could be electronic. pull it up on the tablets and stuff.
I get automotive news at work. So
Maybe
next
I'm,
week-
maybe I'm the
I
old fashioned
get-
guy, I'm the only one that reads it.
I get some
don't
weird,
know.
I get some weird truck books and engineering books and stuff at the state.
All right, department awards, $3,000.
We didn't spend any last year.
We
Yeah,
haven't
we
spent
did.
it yet.
Is that the banquet and stuff?
Yes, yeah.
And last year was only $1,200.
No, it was more than that.
It says 1,229 there for 2024.
From Lockmere?
Yeah. Remember they messed up?
Yes, 'cause that's why we ran out of food.
Yes.
I was just going to comment that we ran out of food.
That's why.
Did they?
Yes.
That's what
should
I
go.
heard.
I should go.
You should.
I should, right.
So, I booked it for this year, I think it's December 4th, the first Thursday in December. And I made a note when I booked it, I said, we ran out of food last year.
So I make a motion for 680 at $2,000.
It's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, it will.
2,500. Be reasonable.
I won't go. I won't eat. I'll pack a lunch. I'll brown bag it.
Looking at 2023.
All right, so what are we at, 2,500 there?
Sure.
Okay, we have a motion for 2,500.
Did you go?
I did.
Fall goes every year.
You ate all the shrimp.
They didn't have
serve
shrimp. Trust me.
You ate all the egg rolls.
I wish they did.
Pancakes.
All right, I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor of $2,500 for departmental awards, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. All right, uniforms. So you have,
Chief, why don't you include yourself and Sean in that? You only got 8, oh wait, you've got 18, you should have.
No, 16 plus 2
Oh,
is
right,
18.
yeah, Lauren and me.
so
Okay.
this is not necessarily spent. This is like an allowance that each person can
Everybody
buy
gets a.
up to.
They can pick what they want, right?
Yeah, they can pick, it's a reimbursement.
Right.
So,
So
they order it, and a lot of it we pay directly, but if they can go outside and buy a pair of boots and bring us show us the boots and give us the slip,
Yeah.
we reimburse them for
Yeah.
it.
It's,
And they're allowed up to $650 a year, and it really doesn't go far. A pair of pants is like $130.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, yeah.
A jacket is, the job
So-
shirts and it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
and then new employees, you give them double that amount.
Yes.
Because they gotta get set up.
yeah.
And then dress uniforms, those are for your captain.
Those are the Class A uniforms.
Those are Class A uniforms for people that we've had, that have been here for a few years and do not have a dress uniform yet, that passed their probationary period, and
How long is the probation?
1 year.
Or extended a little longer. I mean, spend that kind of money for 1 year, they take off.
I think we're keeping what we have right now.
The career guys are staying.
So is the 5 estimating that you have 5 people that will
No.
be?
Right,
Do you
we
want-
have 5 people.
We have 5 people right now that need them.
Okay.
I have Travis Gosling handles that part for me, he gave me the list, let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I put it in this book yet. I didn't think we'd get this far.
Make a motion, we fund uniforms at 17.5. It's the most we've ever seen.
Did some of the guys not use the total?
Most of them do.
Most of them do.
Yeah.
All right, I'll second your motion at 17.5.
Can I ask, will you come up with 17.5?
Well, looking at the past, Paul, there's been not a lot of good history there, and it's a big ask for this year. And
Okay. No, I think-
looking at the building and everything else,
That's fine.
I think I just want to make sure. I mean, budget committee may have another opinion, but I want to give over last year. But
Find a spot in the middle.
Alright, any further discussion? Right, hearing none, all those in favor of 17,500 for uniforms, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Nothing on that miscellaneous for advertising?
No,
Okay.
there should be though.
Right, I'd like to
my thought.
I'd like to stop at this point, and then, if you guys are okay with it, I think I'd like to go into non-public
Okay.
to give you an update.
Mm-hmm.
Spoke with the lawyer.
Okay.
Do you have any of that non-public paperwork? I need the one about legal.
Little jumbo.
Yeah.
Is that the only one you want?
Yeah.
We got a budget committee that's jumping on the bits, I think we
Gave
We
me
attacked
plenty
it.
of
Yeah.
food to eat.
you know.
We're gonna let that dog.
You had your
We gave him a bone to gnaw on.
Huh?
you had that first organizational meeting. Have you met since then?
No.
No, we just set some dates and talked, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't
it's-
there, so I
yeah.
didn't.
4 dates
push.
next month. But
Yeah,
it's,
I mean, we loaded the calendar pretty good, but I didn't, we were missing a couple bodies. I mean, Jane didn't make it.
Charlie.
Charlie didn't.
Charlie, yeah.
He's not gonna be there till.
He's gotta get through tax stuff.
So they're meeting, the 3rd, the 13th, and the 25th.
Yeah.
And if you crack the whip
Next
at that
month,
meeting
November.
like you did tonight,
Yeah.
Right. I don't think we have any
There was
other
a couple
business.
years, like Manning and I, we were just motion second, motion second, motion second.
I don't think we
The
have.
first one, 20 years ago.
I don't think we
That
have
was a
any
Carrier's
other
watch.
any other
You would see
business other
nothing.
than this.
What's that?
So I don't think we have any other business than this.
No, I mean, we did a lot, and there's stuff we don't have,
Right.
right? You know, payroll and insurance. And
Now,
all
when
that
is
stuff.
our next?
And that's always
our
a-
next budget meeting.
That is
the meeting
going
schedule.
to
That's a
be
plate you're spinning
the
forever.
22nd,
And I'd rather.
That's on that
You wanna
calendar?
see actuals,
Yes.
and I know.
because
we
the
had a guy out,
14th
so your
is the
overtime
regular
line
meeting.
was screwed.
Then we're meeting on
You
the
know,
22nd,
2 weeks from today, we'll have another
Right.
budget meeting. Okay.
and then think about what you want to do for your next meeting for Veterans Day, because that's a holiday.
Oh, I thought we moved it to.
No, you guys said wait till next meeting.
Oh. All right. We'll have to decide that next week.
Yes, next week.
Okay. So today is 10/8/25. All right. Motion to enter non-public made by Paul. Seconded by Jason.
Yes.
Alright, RSA 91-8:3, II:I, bracket I, consideration of legal advice provided by legal counsel either in writing or orally to one or more members of the public body, even where the legal counsel is not present. Roll call vote to enter non-public. Paul Ozier.
Yes.
Tim Sattler, yes. Jason Wright.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go into non-public at 6:55 p.m. There we go.
We're good. This is live.
All right. So this is the Tilton Northfield Fire Commissioners meeting coming out of non-public on October 8th, 2025. Public session was restarted at what, 7:33? Do we need to seal the minutes? I don't think so.
I would.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
All right, motion to seal the minutes?
Yes.
Okay, motion made by,
Until the matter is resolved.
Second.
motion made by Jason, seconded by Paul. Render post action ineffective. Roll call vote to seal these minutes. Paul Ozier. Tim Sattler, yes. Jason Wright.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. So, all right, now, just need to finish the manifest and then we can get out of here.
You already did that one too, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
I looked through that one.
This goes on.
Yeah, there was a lot of utility stuff.
What did we spend $3,000 at Irwin Motors for?
Oh, imagine.
This time? Ford F-450, that's the forestry truck, isn't it?
Is it? Ooh. What's the, did they call out the plate number or the?
It didn't say, I looked at that, see if it, did it say?
Well, it's a 2019 Ford F-150, F-450, I'm sorry.
That could be.
Um,
Not an ambulance.
yeah, it's only got 3,495 miles on it.
Yeah.
Forestry.
So they, how much you spend on it?
Well, state inspection. Looks like oil change. That must not be gold.
No, there's another one in there for you.
Okay. State inspection. F-550,
Sounds like an ambulance.
that's an ambulance. 52,000 miles, 2022. Hard starting. Replace batteries. Replace knock sensor, reprogram PCM. Those diesel engines are killing us.
I'll look them or,
I think I already did that.
Yeah, that's the one.
because this goes with that. You looked at them, but I had these.
Was that what he was doing? Or?
No, this is a separate one.
Shit, that's,
How's it?
Visa. Visa. What's that? This is fuel. Yeah, these were okay, because that's regular utility stuff. Yeah, personal reimbursement, state dinners.
You looked at all these, okay?
Yes.
I'll trade you.
You didn't go through that?
I don't think I got that file.
Nothing cheap nowadays. You had a driveway paved next door, that building next door.
At work or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
40, the price was 38. Then they hauled in, I don't know how many loads of fill, $46,000.
I think the Northfield Town Hall,
Yeah.
they tore out all the pavement and redid that. I heard that was like 55 grand.
Wow.
They did a lot of prep work. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like overlay, but
Well, they had quite a bit of prep. I mean, there was a couple of gullies, and we had some paved up around the dumpsters, and just $40-some thousand.
right, nothing's cheap.
Do a lot of work for Conky Laconia Hospital. And the guy up there, he says to me, he says, I just did a done quite a bit up for Coney, but Franklin. He says, I got $25,000, go as far as you can.
Do you, when you purchase your carpeting, is the price of the carpeting include delivery? Or are you seeing delivery as a separate item? And
That's separate.
which, has delivery gone up substantially more than the price of the actual carpet?
No, not really. Well, freight is terrible.
Right.
Don't matter if you order one little box like this from a company. Some of these companies, it's $125. If you order a pallet, it's $125. We got one company out of Maine, comes out of Augusta, Maine. They have carpet, they have ceramic, they have all that stuff. Big company. And they come twice a week. And their delivery is, I believe it's $95, no matter if you got a trailer load, tractor trailer load, or if you got one piece, which is pretty good.
Yeah. All right,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
all right, we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
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 Meeting's adjourned at 7:40 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, I never know what that.
Kill the camera.
Been a rough week.
Fishing?
No, they have this sandbar down there, and down in Dustin.
Push the one that looks like